Good night, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Random but Relevant, presented by My Block TV. I'm your host, Oswald Williams, and I'm here with the lovely Adia Hart.
Hello.
How you doing, Sugarfoot?
Good.
That's good.
Being sugary.
How was your weekend?
It was good. Didn't do too much.
I'm not even gonna play it off again. I'm still kind of like the video you was watching, like the little site that you watched. That was the grossest. It's like,
Side note, it's not porn.
no, it's not. It's not.
Oswald caught me watching somebody getting a blackhead removed from their
No,
back.
that's what was there when they removed all that stuff in her.
They were like, they had the tweezers and like the bobby pin, like trying to like dig it out of her back and stuff. Now that type of stuff, I love to watch. I don't know why.
It was a random video, but this is like a whole platform. What's the name?
Oh well, yeah, like they have like videos. I've seen like a million different videos of a million different type of blackheads being popped in, all that from all types of body parts, ears, backs, nose.
I once dated a girl that used to just randomly.
Yeah, I love doing
Personally,
that. All my ex-boyfriends and stuff, like I would look on their back, like looking for something to pop or pick. Horrible.
Hey, when you just threw me off my first thought, I just saw it. I was just like, yo, who? Like,
I get drawn in, so I watch one video and then I watch another video like that and then another video like that, and then next thing you know, I've been looking at my phone, watching pimples being popped.
it's just crazy. It's like, I be laughing sometimes to myself. Like, sometimes you'll see something like that and it'll have like 60 million views.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
you'll
like
see
going
somebody
viral.
trying to really do something and it'll be like 126.
I know.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's got past time.
Yeah.
But moving on, like, something happened to me this weekend, and it led me to want to get a female opinion on it. And I think we might have to hit the streets on this topic again. A buddy of mine from college called me Friday? Mm-hmm. And he was basically telling me about a relationship that he's been having over the phone because of the distance or whatever for about 2 years now. And it so happened to be a girl we all knew in college, friends. Right? We all was in the same age, same class. Make a long story short, for the past 2.5 years, they've been trying to
link up or whatever.
Face-to-face,
okay.
And the most bizarre things keep happening.
So it's not like this is a catfish type of thing.
No.
We know who this is.
Yeah,
we know this is a real person.
Yeah.
Okay, so they just have not linked up together.
And this guy, I always know him to be like a confident guy. He's always been like, even when you go out with your friends, it's always that one that's initiating it. Yeah. Want to go out. Yo, my boy got my homegirl. She got homegirl. He's that guy.
He's that one. Oh, okay.
But I noticed something that it's like, I thought it was just her at first, but the most bizarre things happen. I said, subconsciously, I think y'all are scared to meet up with each other. And it just goes back to the Facebook topic we did last week. It's like that wall there. So now they're scared to break that wall and actually see each other face
because
to
it's
face.
like they might see each other face to face, and then it's like they might get kind of disappointed, like, oh, maybe I don't really like this person. I just like them on the phone or over text or email or whatever.
For me, I think it goes deeper than that. I think it's when you're in a situation like that and you do meet face to face, I think you gotta have enough time. Kind of like what you did over the vacation. I think that's a perfect.
You got to have time, and you got to actually put forth the effort, especially if you're in two different states. It's like I got to get up and either get on the bus, get on the plane, get on the train to come meet you. It's not like you could just pull up,
but
like, hey, I'm outside.
Feel like it should be like that space where it's like we got to give each other time to break to the fact that we just built something via long distance. So I think a lot of time that strange area, you got to kind of give yourself a date where you can break through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
agree.
A lot of time. So I was trying to just give them some advice, I be getting calls all the time about these different deals out in the Airbnbs out in the Poconos. I think that's a perfect opportunity for them to do something.
To kind of meet on like common ground, like,
and have the time to just
right, talk it out and like feel each other out, because if y'all not vibing, if the vibe isn't there, then
you'll know after a date like that.
Yeah.
But then again, it's kind of scary because you don't want to take the show on the road.
There's a little pressure. It is a little pressure.
So from a female standpoint, how would you, if you were in this girl's shoes, how would you approach him saying, yo, let's do something a little different. Let's do like let's do an Airbnb, let's spend the weekend with each other, as opposed to saying let's have this date, knowing that we're gonna need some time.
Yeah, we definitely need some sit down time to talk, you know, and it's like maybe not over vacation, or maybe they can just, I don't know, it's different. Like I don't know how long distance relationships work. Like,
do you think it's a confident thing or just a shy? What makes that?
They're probably nervous. Like they don't know how the other person is. You know, they probably are, you know, leery about how they may act or like certain little things. So yeah, that could definitely make somebody like a little standoffish.
Okay. Well, today we're gonna dedicate today's show. We're gonna keep it, you know, the videos for the couples and for the guys and the girls, and you know,
My boo.
yeah, we're gonna do some Neo. We're gonna do a little bit of. I'm listening to Maroon 5 heavy.
Yeah.
Or does every other year Maroon 5 just come out with a major hit and just?
Oh, they always do.
Yeah.
Adam Levine, crushing.
I don't mean it like that. Why did you bait me and say? I mean
Sorry.
like his music. I don't mean like.
I'm
his
crushing.
vocal.
Adam Levine, if you ever see this. Hey.
So you do the little. So you're diverse with your
Oh
taste.
yeah, for sure. I've tried to be, because it's like, I don't want to be like closed-minded, like, oh, I only listen to one thing. No, it's other good music out there. Like I like Linkin Park and like some you know, some stuff. Yeah. So, oh yeah, come on. I'm not even gonna be singing on camera like that. But yeah, that song for sure. That's my
All
song.
right. Well, just for the sake of the conversation, talk about relationships. You know, February coming around.
I hope I have a Valentine.
Yeah, you know. So we're gonna dedicate this to like that feeling.
Okay.
So we're gonna open up with that. Speaking of Maroon 5, is there the view? How
What?
does it start off? It's 24. Man, play the song.
Yeah, because I don't want to hear him. I want to hear the real song.
All right, Roundup Irrelevant, My Block TV. We'll be right back. That's a good song.
Don't kick the camera anymore. I'm rolling. Stand by, ready to roll. I don't understand Oswald. Oswald is multi-talented, but sometimes it just gets to his head.
Like the idea of me changing up the theme song, okay? Not saying that anything's wrong with it, but I want to change it up a little bit, okay?
All right, man, but we're running out of time.
I got you. Are you going to score? You know what? Forget it.
Oh, no.
Forget it.
No.
Forget it. Nah, forget it.
I loved it. I loved it.
But just to piggyback off of what we just talked about, I just actually thought about like a situation that I actually had, just like a friendship situationship with somebody not in my state, but it's like, I know me, like I do kind of get a little like weird, like, oh, are you trying to meet up? Let's go to such and such. And I'm like, I think I got to do this, you know, like it's kind of like.
Where does that reluctance come from?
I don't know. It's like the fear of the unknown, I think, because you don't know like what this person is going to say, how they're going to act. You like, you know, it's just, you just don't know. Opposed to like dating somebody and meeting them and like, you know, having that time to like chill and hang out with like no pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you can just kind of have that bond with them already and just kind of vibe.
What I try to do is put myself, I like to be straightforward and communicate, ask those questions, even if it feel weird. But what I find is like, you just got to give yourself, again, that time to just get the awkwardness out of the way.
For sure, you got to break the ice.
Sometimes it might be a glass of wine. Sometimes it might just be in the right type of restaurant where y'all feel like y'all face to face and y'all talking. So for me, like the eyes never lie, and a serious you know the person already if y'all took it to you having those little feelings. So I guess it's just a little bit just saying, acknowledging that this feels weird because I have a little bit of feelings for you.
Yep.
And
that's really what it comes down to. It's like you don't want to have feelings for somebody and they don't have those same feelings for you. Like that's always heartbreaking.
Yeah. And a lot of times men are horrible communicators as a
Horrible.
whole. So sometimes I think it's the patience to let it come out and let him manifest how he's feeling. But that makes you somewhat vulnerable from a female standpoint, because it may not be with how you're reading it.
Right.
So what kind of advice would you give someone about two people are dating and you kind of feel like you're losing patience with, the process that it's going? Because a lot of times it may not be him having somebody else.
Yeah, you're right, and it's not. And I probably have been guilty of that, because it's just like, is it somebody else? Like, what's going on? I feel like you don't have the adequate time.
So
for
basically,
me.
what I'm saying,
Or
why y'all so
attention.
damn impatient?
Because we want things how we want it, and we want it when we want it.
That's how
I mean, honestly, that's just how it is. But it's not necessarily fair. But I mean, I can't speak on every female, but I know me personally. If I want to be with you, I want to be with you right now. I don't want you to tell me, Adia, oh, you know what? I'm not ready. I'm not ready for a relationship. Let's just be friends. I'm not trying to hear that.
What if they don't want to? A lot of times, guys don't want to. They want to date the way they envision it being. And
Right.
They're afraid that you guys may not be for the climb, the come up, the building. So they try to kind of hold it off.
A lot of people, I think a lot of people probably aren't. I mean, I know I used to be like that. Like, oh, if I'm going to be with somebody, I want them to be like already established or whatever. But I'm not even established completely, so I can't really expect somebody else to be that way. And I feel like our bond would be a whole lot stronger if we grew together and like built our empire together and like got rich together type of thing.
But what I'm noticing now is, again, I think communication, it's like from a male standpoint, it's totally different, because I think girls know how to communicate a little better, but it's more or less about the patience aspect of it. And guys don't want to feel like they're being pressured. But I think a female has every right to be like, okay, hello, we're adults.
Yeah, right. Just talk about it. Say what it is, because it's like, you can say, look, I don't want to be in a relationship. I just want like friends with benefits. And at least give me that opportunity, or like at least put it on the table so I know.
No guy's going to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually
Nobody
when it's
is
like,
gonna
you know
do
what
that.
it is? Because when we say that, and then the idea of you guys being with it, we think we want it like that, but then when you guys are with it, you end up doing it a little bit better than we do. And it's like, ho. Who is he? Don't ask who is she, but who is he?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Guys are, I think men are a lot more jealous than females.
I like to say territorial.
Territorial, okay. Territorial.
And like, a work husband. We don't have a lot of. We have to be
Oh
designated
my
a work
gosh,
husband.
I've got like 3 work husbands that I can think of right now.
So you just go violate your boyfriend like that, have a work husband, buying you lunch and coffee and lattes and shit.
Carrying my bags.
It just comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory. Whoever's working that day. Hey, how you doing? Lunch today?
Okay. What do you say? You go for like a budget for lunch, or you gotta go high end?
I usually have them choose. That way I'm not like saying, hey, let's get legal seafood or something. And they kind of just want to do like Chipotle or something. And I'm good with Chipotle. I'm good with Chick-fil-A, so that's fine. Just let me know where we're going.
And y'all be having them airport prices.
I know, right?
Y'all got a
That's
dollar store in the
expensive.
airport?
Heck no, they give you like 10% employee discount, but that's not much. That's probably like 10 cents sometimes.
Okay. Yo, what you drinking on, man? I know y'all got what's going on? What you drinking on? You Tito?
Oh no, I drink the brown whiskey. Honey Jack is my go-to. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
I love Honey Jack. I do like Hennessy. What else do I drink? Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson.
Yeah.
Okay, gangster.
Yeah.
Man, we just giving y'all some advice for the weekend. Sometimes some people do the wine on Friday.
Oh yeah, I definitely like a good red wine.
Yeah.
For sure.
Red wine?
Red wine.
Yeah, red wine is that thing. Well, coming up later on, after we get into the show, we're definitely going to be having Adia out in the street, really for Better Know Your Community, really seeing some of the restaurants, some of the community events.
I can't wait to try the food.
That's our show for today. I'm your host, Oswald Williams.
Adia here.
Random but relevant.
Presented by My Block TV. Catch us next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we did it. All right, so what time is it? we kind of always wanted to do a talk show. It was just, how do you do it without rushing? How do you do it and make it make sense? So we just took our time and we made it a podcast instead. A little more than a decade ago, social media was just a fun platform for the average citizen to reconnect with friends from high school, college, and sometimes even elementary school. However, in 2018, social media has literally become the way we communicate, and in some cases, the way companies advertise, hire, and fire employees. The best part about it to me is how it's going down is very organic. So meeting Will Styles at the showcase, you know, working with them for a couple years, and then casually meeting Adia, and the first thing that came to my mind was the talk show. So that's what made it kind of go into production really fast, because it was already a thought, and I was just trying to figure out how we're gonna do it.